Hello and welcome into another exciting edition of Matlock's Everything's Pokemon Crystal Clear Nuzlocke. I am your host, Matlock's. Okay, so jumping right in, I've already done all this. And what I mean is I've actually recorded an hour's worth and I wasn't able to actually upload it. Apparently I had filled up all the space on my computer. Didn't know that until after the recording and I couldn't save the recording. So, good news. I was able to go back to my previous save state right after we had just beaten Lieutenant Surge, so I haven't done anything. Well, I have. I'll fill you in on that in a second. But I have gotten through everything that I planned to get through on this episode already once. So, we'll go ahead and jump into it. Nothing happened in that save state. We got through. We actually earned 2 more badges, and one was sort of a challenge. One wasn't as much of a challenge, so I'll just go ahead and start getting it going right now, but I just wanted to fill you in on that, that we did actually play through this once, and it kind of sucked. It was right after my hair appointment. I even talked about, like, yeah, I'm pretty much bookending my hair appointment with playing right before and right after, but it is what it is. I'm still new at this. I'm still trying to get better. So, on the last episode, we did just take on Lieutenant Surge, our boy. There's a couple things that I want to do before we get started here. If you take a look at the team, I did train everybody up to level 39. Mojito, Troutsy, Hooters, Lady, Hudson, and Jeffrey are all level 39 right now. We trained again with Erica, and Erica's great for my team for training. And Brock is good for the other Pokemon that don't do so well against Erica. So, other than that, we haven't done anything. But I would like to fly to Celadon. And it kind of sucks that it happened that it deleted that recording because it was a good episode. There was a couple close calls. But the thing is it led us into the next phase of the Nuzlocke. So, first things first, let's go upstairs. And I'm going to go ahead and buy a Firestone. I did this on the last episode first thing too. I bought a Firestone and a Leaf Stone, which I can't carry, so it's okay. We can actually, I sold some stuff. So let's sell some stuff, because I know we have a bunch of nuggets. We can sell these revives. Okay. We'll buy a Leaf Stone. Okay. So, other thing that I wanted to do, I guess, is go in and let's use some of these items. So I think we're going to use that on Hooters. HP up on Hooters. PP up on Troutsy's Giga Drain. I mean, it only has 5, so I think that makes the most sense. And other than that, I should have sold my Lucky Punch. I could still sell my Lucky Punch, because I think it gets me, like, when I did this earlier, it got me, like, 4,900, which is awesome. Yeah, that's crazy for how much that I mean, probably not going to get a chance. I mean, I might. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we got that. Alright, so we'll run down. We also have this guy. So let's go ahead and hit this guy up first. I'm the trade back guy. If you have a Pokemon that only evolves through trading, then I can help you out. Do you have any Pokemon that you'd like to evolve? Yes, I do. So I think considering, I'm pretty sure this is going to be our 8th badge will be the first one that we get. So I want to be ready going into that 8th badge challenge. I already know who I'm going to face. I already have a good idea of what he's got because I've already fought him. But he was tough. Very, very tough. Good old trade back. And then I did get another one. So I'm thinking maybe there's a chance that we can get through 3 gym leaders on this episode. We'll see. We will see. But after this first gym, I'm changing up how we do things. And you'll see once we get there. But first, we still have to go there. We have to explore around a little bit. It's going to be a lot before we actually get to the gym leader. And then a lot until we get to the second gym leader. So, take good care of Graveler. His name is Rock Hudson. First of all. Alright, this has been a long time coming. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. I really do like the trade, or no, the evolution. It's been a while since we've seen the evolution mechanic, but I'm very happy. Very happy with it. Hey, it worked. Like he doubted it. Glad I could help. Alright. So, now, let's see. Let's go ahead and evolve. Lady! Because ladies first. Lady! Lady will come in handy in the next gym, which I haven't really revealed yet. I don't think all you know is he is a he. After I give it a certain move that I did in the last episode. I gave it a move, and it actually came in very clutch. And then finally, the boy, Tratzy. Alright, the team is fully evolved. We just got the band back together. Everybody's ready to go. That's a sweet victory bell. Perfect. Really happy. Okay. So actually, the one last thing I want to do, maybe you can guess who we're going to based off of, actually, okay, Toxic. This isn't the move I want to give Lady, but I do want to give Toxic to Hooters. This actually came in really handy too, because I love this moveset that he has now. We're going to get rid of Peck. So now his moveset is Steel Wing, Reflect, Fly, and Toxic. The great thing about that is, if we get a Toxic off, we can start flying, which is just going to burn more and more turns. Really came in very handy. And it also comboed very well with Dig on Lady. So by teaching Dig to Lady, she now resists the fire type while also being able to hit it for super effective damage. So, if you haven't guessed by now, I plan on taking us to Cinnabar, the land of 1,000 volcanoes, Cinnabar Island, to challenge the Lava Wrangler himself, Blaine. Alright. It's been a while since the volcano erupted. Cinnabar Jim's Blaine apparently lived alone in the Seafoam Islands cave. I'm glad that he's living in the new island now. Yes. Cinnabar Island, the fiery town of burning desire. Cinnabar Island used to be filled with researchers and scientists from all over. Everything changed when the volcano erupted. What was left of the building was torn down and a Pokemon Center was built. Rumor has it that a very powerful Pokemon was born here. But I think all of the equipment and records were lost in the eruption. It's probably best that it stays that way. There's a notice here. The new Cinnabar Island is located at the end of the Cinnabar Tunnel. Blaine. So, okay, I knew that I was able to find this when, on the first playthrough. I feel a lot less cool finding it now. But I did find it, and I was pretty stoked about it the first time. So, whatever. Okay, so we'll go here, which, this is actually really cool. So right in here, you wouldn't think that what I'm about to go into is what was here. But we have the Pokemon Mansion inside this cave. It's just under all this lava. And I do have my repels, but I still want to encounter something here that we can catch. Not sure what it's going to be. I think it was a Grimer, perhaps. Because I would like to fire up some repels. The repels have been awesome. I'm going to have to remember that for future Nuzlocke. His repels are important. Pretty much in here it was just a bunch of items. So, there we go. Give me something good. Oh, coughing. Okay. I was going to say, I ran into some Magmar in here, which would be pretty cool to have. There's also Growlithe, I believe, and like I said, Grimer. I probably could use that bed. Oh, a Ditto! Wow! Okay. That's pretty dope. Screw it, let's just throw a ball at it. Before it turns into a Venomoth. Yeah, you jerk. Now, I don't remember. Does Ditto copy the catch rate. Ooh, that's a good looking Venomoth. Good looking level 10 Venomoth over there. Gosh, I really want a Ditto now. Weep, weep. Oh, okay, only 2. Almost had it. Psybeam, not really scared. I mean, honestly, we're not going to be using a Ditto, but it will be cool to have. Ditto is pretty cool. I used to really like using Ditto in competitive Wi-Fi battling, just because, you know, you throw a Choice Scarf on it, thing becomes the best revenge killer in the game. You just beg and pray that somebody starts setting up on you, and you just switch in and just blam, run them over like with a truck. So yeah, I actually have work tonight. And yeah, and I got a wedding in a couple days. I talked about that on the last episode. I talked about that when I did this episode, but the first time. But because I got my haircut, I have my clothes, I am officially ordained, so I can marry people, and now I just have to finish the speech. Which before recording this, I typed a lot of it up. I think it's close to like 1,000 words now. And it's almost done. And tonight I'm going to meet up with the bride and groom, and we're going to kind of go through how we're going to do the ring ceremony and everything, so should be a good time. I'm... nervous is the wrong word. I feel underprepared. But then again, like if I wasn't the person that was ordaining them, or officiating the wedding, God, I would just wing my speech. That's what I did at my last friend's wedding, and it kind of works for me. I don't fear public speaking whatsoever. I actually really enjoy it. Part of my job, I have to speak in front of 150, 200 people at a time, once every month or so, and I'm fine with that. It's never been a problem for me. But in this one, considering I have to speak for about 15, 20 minutes or so, and I'm going to be the main focus and kind of the entire wedding, so I am a little nervous, but I think it's going to go great. I really do. I'm confident, though. Alright, so we got Ditto. When it encounters another Ditto, it will move faster than normal to duplicate that opponent exactly. That's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, I want to nickname Ditto. Mel. I don't know why. Eventually, you know what, I'll probably start setting up some nicknaming themes, just because I've liked when people did that in their playthroughs, as opposed to just random nicknames, because I know my nicknames kind of blow, but I like them. Where's my repels? Alright, we got a repel going, so yeah, now pretty much what we're just going to do is we're just going to clean out this mansion of all of its stuff. A full restore. Not bad. Yeah, so one thing about this game that I've been thinking about, like, I like it, I've enjoyed it, but I don't know if this is the best game for me to start with, and if I'm being honest. It's kind of hard. Not that it's difficult, it's just too much free roam. Like, there's a part of it that I wish that I could, like, I wish there was more structure, because, like, I mean, if I need another Pokemon, I can go catch 6 Pokemon easy, and I can pretty much catch the Pokemon that I want, is the way that I kind of feel about it. And so the episodes have turned into, well, we're going to go challenge this gym next, we're going to explore this town and challenge this gym, which I don't know if that necessarily is fun, and I mean, I have to get better at my dialogue and everything. But in the future, when I do another game, it'll definitely, I mean, it's not going to be like this. This is kind of a one-of-a-kind game. And I might come back to this game one day, honestly, and do it in a certain, in a certain way, you know. But when I do my final 8 gym badges, things are going to be a little different. Not vastly different, and I still haven't thought them out completely, like what I'm going to do. Like, should I start over with a completely new team? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard for me to train up. I can just train with the gyms and use the speed up button. It'd be fine. If that's something that you'd want, then, I mean, let me know. Rare candy. That's the second one we found in this episode, I think. I think there's like 3 or 4 that we end up finding. But let's see what that TM is. But I mean, there's just not a lot of structure, so it's kind of a hard one to start off on. But I'm glad I did. I really, ooh, Solar Beam, that's good. I really do like this game a lot. It's open-ended. You can do a lot of things. But, you know, I never thought I'd miss this, but I kind of do miss, like, Team Rocket, you know? Like, those little things, like, just the... Before you can advance, you gotta fight Team Rocket, that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. I already have another game lined up, perhaps. But I kind of want to maybe... It's another GBA, or Game Boy Color game. So I might want to wait and do a Game Boy Advance game in between. Because, I mean, eventually... I think that's all I can pretty much emulate. I don't think I can emulate other generations, but I don't know. I haven't tried yet, so we'll see. A Carbos. Okay, yeah. I have to deposit some items in my PC, I think. Or sell more items, whatever. But we can use a PP up again on Giga Drain. And then Protein, which is attack on Jeffrey. Then we have Carbos, which I think is speed. I think I got this wrong last time. I think I confused it for special, but I'm pretty sure it's speed now. Okay, we'll go upstairs. Of course we'd like to push it. Sorry if I'm just blowing through this right now, but I do want to get through this mansion since I know that there's not really too much of a payout. Like, honestly, I didn't find anything. Then we gotta go to New Cinnabar and talk to the scientists. TM14. Blizzard. Oh yeah, I remember thinking that that was kind of out of place. And there's like the 5th rare candy of this episode. So yeah, we were just rolling in the rare candies, which is awesome because those will come in very handy later on. An iron. Okay, yeah. Again, what's this? Can we pick this one up? Okay, cool. An escape rope. So yeah, we'll use Carbos on speed. Who needs to be faster? Mojito probably needs to be faster. And an iron, so we can raise the defense. I think I'm going to try to use that on Hooters, because Hooters is kind of becoming our little defensive wall, which is awesome. I'm super happy about that. What's back there? I think that's the last little area we have to inspect. HP up. Okay, calcium is going to be special. We'll use that on Mojito. And iron is defense, and we'll use that on Hooters. And then we picked up an HP up, which we could probably also use on Hooters. The little Pokemon that could. Alright. So that is the Pokemon Mansion. Like I said, pretty much just here for the loot. We just got to run through this pretty uneventful cave. I checked all those rocks. There's nothing on them. And we got to get to the other side. Where? Sigh. I totally forgot my surfing Pokemon back at home. But lucky for us, from here, we can actually fly to New Cinnabar. And there's the ferry that we could take. Cinnabar Island, South Route 20. Seafoam Islands are also on Route 20, so be aware. After the volcano destroyed Cinnabar Island, Blaine and his Pokemon used all of their firepower to carve out the inside of Cinnabar Tunnel. Since then, the general populace has been able to rebuild on the new island created by the molten lava. Soon enough, everyone was calling it New Cinnabar Island. Cinnabar Lab. We'll check that out in a minute. Cinnabar Island, the fiery town of burning desire. I came here to see what the fuss was all about. I can't believe that this place is already thriving. Yeah, I agree. Cinnabar Island, Pokemon Gym Leader, Blaine, the blazing hot lava wrangler. Cinnabar Island, west Route 21, north of Route 21 is Pallet Town. So this lady sells mail. My grandma sells all kinds of mail. Since the island is such a popular tourist spot, she sells a lot of postcards. So I'm not going to talk to her. And then this Eevee, I think, goes, Ree? Okay. Yeah, we'll check out the lab. Welcome to the Cinnabar Lab. We just finished setting up all of the new equipment. Feel free to look around. Can do. Hey, look. I'm a little busy right now. What's your name? Matlock, then. Well, Matlock, we had a system crash about 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files. Just one of those days, I guess. They were having some problems down in the fossil lab, but I think that's all sorted out. Why don't you go down there? Check it out. There's no record of any Dr. Fuji ever having worked here. We didn't lose our records when the island erupted, so either that guy is making things up or somebody edited the lab's records. I do know that a lot of the old staff left around the same time. I'm not sure what to think. It's true! My grandfather was a scientist at the old Cinnabar lab. He told me stories about the great Dr. Fuji and his many adventures on islands far away. Of course, those could have just been tall tales. One of the other scientists that a lot of old important research journals were lost in Pokemon Mansion when the island erupted. It's just a rumor, but I heard they were linked to an incredibly strong Pokemon. I don't actually live here on the island. I ride my Pokemon using Surf, so I have to cross the water and pass through Cinnabar Tunnel every day. It's quite a long commute, but I get to see a lot of things. So he's kind of like me. I actually have a 45-minute commute each day, which I actually really enjoy. You know, I get to listen to podcasts, I listen to music. It's really good for getting ready for the day and also decompressing on the way home. Most of the staff here is new. Scientists bounce from lab to lab as they're needed. On the plus side, this also helps us spread information around fast. Ivan over there is a whiz at reviving old fossils. If you happen to find any, bring them to him. He can help you if you need it. I like Ivan, just so you know. Everyone at the lab is all abuzz about these rumors of some powerful Pokemon. Don't they know we have a ton of work to do? This is Ivan. So, I already know he's foreign, so this is okay. Hello, I am Ivan. Scientist friends hire Ivan to work at Cinnabar Lab of making fossil researching. Ivan is from land far away. What is of name? Friend Matlock. Please of letting Ivan know if you are of needing any help with fossils. Friend Matlock, are you of wanting to revive fossil? Ivan sees you have, or he might be saying that. Ivan sees you have fossil helix. Ivan is of needing friend Matlock's phone number. Ivan registered Matlock's phone number. Ivan will be making of calling you when fossil is alive. But for now, Ivan is of thinking of you should be taking a very long walk. I've been watching too much Stranger Things. We got the Rooskies out here. No. Okay. I'm going to just go heal up because I know that we did use some of our PP. Oh. I forgot that I can't here. There's no Pokemon Center here. Well, Mojito isn't going to be of any help anyways. So. Let's just get it going with Rock Hudson. The Golem. Alright. Officer Merchant is reporting for duty. Officer Merchant, reporting for duty. Houndoom, and I really like this. Yeah, that's a great animation right there. The Houndoom sprite in this game is on point. Oh. No more flinches. No more flinches. Magnitude 6. Gross. Okay, it still did the trick. Officer Merchant was defeated. Early retirement? I like this guy. Blaze it. And I think he says something pretty funny at the end that goes with blaze it. So, keep an eye out for that. Fire Breather Chase wants to battle. Sent out his Charmeleon. Charmeleon used Lake of Rage. Easy peasy. Oh, yep, I forgot. I remember he had a Bell Awesome from last time. So, screw it, we'll use Lady. And with the power of Lady, we will use the power of the sun. The power of fire. Ah, oh, Lady. We'll try to get through all the little subordinate trainers first, and then go back to the Pokemon Center before we battle Blaine. Because Blaine is a challenge. Blaine's team is pretty impressive. I'm coming down is what he says. Pokemon is not a new concept to me. Let me prove it to you. Alright. Gentleman Renee sent out Arcanine. Magnitude 8. So yeah, we gotta be kind of being a little careful, I suppose. Just with Hudson, because I really need Hudson for quite a few more gyms in this playthrough. Persian. Sounds like a job for Jeffrey. Jeffrey! Alright, we'll just go ahead and high jump kick that thing in the face as it uses Payday, which is great because that's going to get us a little bit more moolah. Bada bing, bada boom, that Persian is done for. If you want to get to Blaine, you've got to battle me. I imagine that's exactly how she said that. Oh, I'm a little sore. We played basketball yesterday and just... I actually got my ass kicked. Disappointed. Usually I'm pretty decent, but my friend was just making everything. Next time. We're going to try to get good enough playing a 3-on-3 tournament that our city usually hosts. Magnitude 4, that is so bad. I mean, we're not very good, but it's fun and it's a great way to get a sweat going. We'll go ahead and throw Jeffrey in just because I'm a little worried. I know that there's nothing super to be worried about, but still. Alright, easy as can be there. And Ninetales. We'll go ahead and stay in for Ninetales, why not? Oh. Oh yeah, I remember this Ninetales. Wait, I think it's this Ninetales that only knows Ember? Or it might even be... If, whoopsie, pardon that. if Blaine has a Ninetales, I might only know Ember, which I was really surprised by. Highly illogical. Yeah, it is highly illogical that the Ninetales only knows that. I think this is the last one. You could grill a steak to a perfect medium rare inside this gym. I was really disappointed to find out that this was not a chef. This is a scientist. Justin sent out Slugma. Alright, Mr. Hudson. Outspeed that Slugma, like you do. And Typhlosion. Let's go ahead and switch into Hooters. Just to be safe. So, we'll get up our Toxic. Oh, smoke screen. That's no fun. But, it doesn't matter. We'll start doing our fly technique, where we're just burning turns, essentially. Like, even if we miss, it's really not that big of a deal. It helps to hit, but even with a miss, it's not that big of a deal. See, a hit's going to work out really nice for us. It's just doing chip damage, pretty much. But the biggest thing about this strategy is just getting up in the air and burning that extra turn. So I think Hooters is really coming into his own. I'm really glad that we trained him up early on in this playthrough, because he's been amazing for the team. Now, is that going to be enough? Yep. Alright. Good stuff. Scientist Justin was defeated. Blah! Okay. So there's Blaine. So, go ahead and just get out of here and fly back. Should only take just a sec. I already checked the lab. There was nowhere to heal in the lab. Bum 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 dum. Okay, and then I don't know if we can fly back from here, which is really weird. Oh, we can. Okay. I'm just a fool. Okay, so Rock Hudson is still in the front. I'd like him to take on Blaine, and that's how it was originally, even though honestly having Rock Hudson in the front for this first battle might not be the best, but he'll still get the job done for sure. I'm just saying, somebody else could get it done just as well. Blaine, ha! The old gym burned down. My fire-breathing Pokemon and I were homeless because of the volcano. And we had to live in a cave. But then I had a great idea. Why not make the lava work for me? Now we're rebuilt, and we're back in business running the Cinnabar gym. Hotter and better than ever. Ha! You better have brought Burn Heal. I'm going to say, just like how I said it in the first time I did this, he really reminds me of Walter White from Breaking Bad right now. And sorry for my acting being piss poor. Deal with it. So we have Macargo first, so a magnitude's going to be 4 times effective, and it's, even with a 6, I think that should probably still take it out. Even with Macargo's high defense, just 4 times effective is just ridiculous. Okay, so this is something that I did in the first playthrough, and I don't want you to think I'm cheesing, but I guessed that this Magmar was going to have Cross Chop, and I switched into Hitmonlee, into Jeffrey, and it used Cross Chop. So I already knew that this was coming because of the last playthrough, but the first time I did guess correctly, so this wasn't an issue for me then. I mean, it could be if it crits. Magmar's just really tough. Is he going to have full heal? Yeah, he's gonna max potion, isn't he? Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay, that's really bad. Gonna have to just go into Hooters probably. Or Ninetales maybe. Oh, that cross drop's just gonna hurt though. Okay, we'll go into Hooters. We can set up a reflect. Because that's gonna hurt. Oh yeah. Oh, with a crit. Okay, so we've just got a miss and a crit in back-to-back turns. Could go into Lady. So far, this is going absolutely horribly compared to the first time. Thunder Punch. Okay. Let's get a Confuse Ray on it. And now we need to get some good hacks. Good luck hacks. Wondering if we're gonna get, if it's gonna cross chop us. Yeah, okay. Hold on. We'll dig it. Wow, busted through twice. Okay. Come on, hit yourself. Wow. My goodness. So, we could try to dig, but it's going to snap out of confusion, hit us with a cross drop again. So, we really have to bank that it stays confused one more turn, honestly, and then hits itself in confusion. Please hit yourself. Goodness. We need a crit. Thunder punch us. Ugh. Damn it. That didn't happen on the first time. And we didn't even train up either. I can't believe we lost Lady. Gosh. Okay. It's disappointing, but we just got haxed to death. We missed a high jump kick, then a crit immediately followed, and then it was confused 3 times in a row, and it didn't hit itself once. Magnitude 7. That should kill after it raised my attack double. Man, I'm really disappointed. But we gotta move on so that we can't lose. We can try not to lose any other Pokemon. Alright, Hudson wants to learn Earthquake. Yes, we'll get rid of Tackle. Hopefully we can stay in here. Houndoom will stay in, because we have double attack right now, and we'll try to hit it hard. Oh, I should have gone for... Oh, and it has an Iron Tail? I don't remember seeing that last time. Settle down there. Nice. Okay. Let's hit it with an Earthquake, and hopefully it misses. Okay, our luck's turning around. There we go. That was a perfect turn. This should knock it out. We should get a little bit more HP from leftovers, and then we just got to get through... I don't remember what it... Arcanine, maybe? Yeah, I think it's Arcanine. Yeah, it's Arcanine. Okay. And I remember this Arcanine had Takedown and Flamethrower, so... I'll show you the spirit of New Cinnabar Island. I do like his spunk. But man, I'm really sad that he killed my lady! He killed my lady! Ah, man. Okay, this Earthquake should... I don't know if Burn does its thing in this generation where it cuts my attack in half. But this Earthquake should hit pretty hard because it's at least going to be at normal attack. Okay, there we go. We got the gym completed. But at what cost? Awesome, I burned out. You've earned a volcano badge. God, I'm really sad that we lost Lady. Hang on a sec. Ha! Gotta love the new gym. Alright, here's your new badge. Matlock received the volcano badge. Man, this is like my first big time loss of a Pokemon, and this really sucks. I did lose this time, but I'm going to win next time. We'll have to have a rematch. Oh, before I forget, you can take this TM too. What was it? Fire Blast, I think? Yep, Fire Blast. You'd be surprised at how many Pokemon can learn the Fire Blast move. Like Weezing. Alright. Get a call from the Pokemon Center. Hello, this is the official Pokemon Center, or Pokemon League office. Congratulations on completing another gym challenge. We've updated your account to reflect your new badge. You currently have 8 badges. Congratulations. 8 badges means you are eligible to issue a challenge to the Elite Four. Only an above-average trainer will be able to succeed. Remember, your gym challenge is only halfway done. You can now browse the full TM shop at the department store. The Pokemon League and many others will recognize you as a masterful trainer. Trainer tips, attention, the Pokemon League has received many concerning reports of large winged Pokemon to appear in Kanto. Please stay away from the Seafoam Islands and the power plant, and Mount Silver also remains a no-go zone. Thank you, and have a good day. Okay. So, we're about 40 minutes in. And I'd love to show you guys what I have planned. So from here on, since we have our 8 badges, I want to start doing more travel on foot so that we can make sure to encounter all the different things this game has to offer. Because I know that there is a lot. I'm actually going to go ahead and use a repel, because I know I've encountered everything that I need to encounter in these areas, or I've used up all these routes. So this will give us another opportunity to catch more Pokemon too, and now we do have a hole in the team, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is, so let's get it over with. Lady, at least you were able to become a Ninetales, a beautiful Ninetales. I'm sorry that that happened to you. I just didn't see another way around it, and there was a chance that you could succeed. We were just maybe a sliver shy on your dig of making that Magmar faint, but you were a good Pokemon, and you will always be remembered as my lady. Alright. There she goes. Let's see what we have. We have Kingsbury, the Clefairy, Barb, the Weedle, Lucky the Yanma, 55, the Doduo, Yas, the Nido, Rena, Bila, the Coughing, and Cheezers, the Rattata, and Domino. So nothing I really want to use immediately that I see there, so we'll wait and see. We've already, actually, let's heal up real quick. We've already been in this town, and we've already looked through New Bark Town, so we're just going to make our way up to Violet City. Oh no, I just realized something. Because I did this in my last episode, and there's a Pokemon in the Violet City gym that Lady came in incredibly handy for. That we no longer are going to be able to have that. Okay, of course we run into a Pokemon there. So, if you haven't guessed, it's going to be a Skarmory. So, we'll see if anything can learn Flamethrower, maybe? Because that Skarmory could be a real problem for us. Or at least we'll have to figure out what we can use. So we can't really use Troutsy and Mojito. It's really going to be a Hooters, Jeffrey, and Hudson gym. Kind of similar to last gym. Let's see. So a Skarmory, we pretty much just have to hit it with a Fire Blast, which I don't think anything can learn Fire Blast. Except for Hudson. Okay. That's actually really cool. I did not know he could learn Fire Blast. So we're going to give him Fire Blast instead of Defense Curl. And now I'm feeling a little bit better. What else do we got? We got Shadow Ball, Thunder Punch, Attract, Fly, Surf. Ooh, we need to get a Water type, like, bad. I think that's going to be my next choice in Pokemon. Which, actually, which route is this? Okay, if I could get down there. Route 32. I don't think that I have a Pokemon on Route 32. So let's go ahead and see. Because there's a certain Pokemon that I wouldn't mind having. Ghastly's great, though. That's actually awesome. Okay. Just gonna throw a Great Ball at it. And then, so I also have a plan for the next episode, too. I do have to start to upload some of these episodes, but these are my days that I can actually record, so dang it. It was almost caught. Don't lick my Hudson. Don't paralyze my Hudson. Oh, I tried to run and I couldn't escape. Thank goodness I couldn't escape. Try to catch it on this one. 2, 3. And so, remember, we do also have all the Pokemon in Celadon, in the, or not the department store, but the game corner. So I'm going to have to look at those and see maybe if someone on that there can fill in. But I mean, Ghastly wouldn't be terrible. Gosh, I gotta stop clicking the B. I don't like how if you click the B button, it automatically goes to run. Come on, you can catch, get cat. Ah. Alright, this is gonna be the one. Might need to get ourselves some more Pokeballs eventually, too. Man, it's a sunny day outside. Wow, that wasn't even close. Did I say that that was gonna be the one? Because this one is gonna be the one. Wow! It's just a level 7 Ghastly! My god! We'll put it to sleep, for Christ's sake. Or it's gonna put us to sleep first. Okay, well, we'll hit it with a ball first. We have 11 left of the Great Balls. Okay, there we go. Got it. And it's a female. It wraps its opponent in its gas-like body, slowly weakening its prey by poisoning it through the skin. Give it a nickname. So, I just went and saw Spider-Man, Far From Home. Great movie. And I really liked the character Mysterio. Honestly, Jake Gyllenhaal turned in a great performance. And I think it was awesome. I think this guy gives us something. You have some good Pokemon. As a souvenir of Violet City, take this. It increases the power of Grass-type moves. Received the Miracle Seed. Awesome. Should be useful for your journey. Very cool. Okay. We're back here. So, let's go heal up after that Ghastly just kind of put one of our Pokemon to sleep and one of our Pokemon is paralyzed. And before we look around in Violet City, we are going to challenge the gym, and that's going to be the last thing that we get done on this episode, I have a feeling. Okay, so Hudson's in front. Let me see if you are good enough to face Faulkner. Okay. Sounds good to me. Feel confident. Bird Keeper Abe. Alright, Rock Throw. Ugh, so close. I'm really worried about this Fire Blast accuracy. Whether or not it's gonna hit when I need it to hit. Because, like I said, there is a Skarmory. And I'm concerned that that Skarmory is going to try to hit me with a Steel type move, so a Steel Wing most likely. And man, that sucks. That really sucks losing Lady. Lady would have come in really handy against Bugsy. And I don't know if she would have really come in that handy against Price, the Ice-type gym leader. Just because most of Price's Pokemon, they're not Mono Ice. The only Pokemon maybe would come in handy is like a Jinx. But everything else is going to be like Ice Water or Ice Ground, which not going to be the best. Maybe I should have set up a Reflect. Thank goodness Gligar doesn't have Poison Heal in this game, in this generation. And this will be our first gym on the second half of this game, where this game's pretty much restarting for us, honestly. Like I said, I'm going to try to limit my flying to, let's just call it anything, anywhere I've already been on the route I can fly to. So so you can kind of see the progression now. The next gym after this is going to be Bugsy, and then after that, it's going to be Jasmine. And then after that, Lady might have come in handy against Jasmine. And then after that, Price. Yeah, and you can kind of see the progression it's going to take. And then we'll go over to Kanto, and we'll go through Tojo Falls to Kanto, and hopefully we'll find all of these trainers that are hidden around the region that we can challenge. Just because I said earlier on a couple episodes ago, I kept saying it, I didn't want to challenge these trainers if they're in there and they already had like level 30 Pokemon when I only had level 20s. It's just not fun. It's not fair. Now I should be able to run through them pretty easily. You know, it'd be cool if they scaled them just like they scaled everybody else, but they didn't. So, tough luck for myself and tough luck for the viewers after I go through and I wipe some of those guys probably. And then we'll take on the Elite Four. Can't even speak. The keyword is guts. Those here are training night and day to become bird Pokemon masters. Come on! So yeah, this is actually not a flying type gym. It's a bird type gym. Which is weird, because I don't know if in Japanese it's bird type. Which wouldn't make sense, because I mean, like, Gligar is not a bird. But all they talk about is bird types. And I mean, usually they just have birds. I know that they're a little more advanced right now in what they have. So they're going to have things like Gligar, and that's about it. I mean, if it was Gen 3, they could have Pelipper's and Tropius. Also, they could have a lot more of a type spread, but it is what it is. Wonder when we're going to learn Rock Throw. Actually, do I get boosted experience? I never checked that. Nope, doesn't look like it. Maybe, though. It at least doesn't say boosted. Murkrow. He's like level 40, so actually 2 Nightshades will take me out. That's a little sketchy. It's one thing I have to keep in mind when I face Claire at some point, if she has Dragon Range. But I mean, at this point, we're getting to the point where Dragon Range isn't as scary. So I'm a little scared by this Pidgeot. But there's not much else we can do. I mean, as long as it doesn't have Steel Wing. Yeah, and I think it just has Gust and Wing Attack, which I can take those all day. Not that I want to. I'd like to get through this battle and get out of here. Alright, there you go. Maybe that gets us one more level before we challenge the leader? Nope. We'll just have to wait until that first Pokemon goes away. So let's get out of here. Let's go heal real quick. And it looks like we're going to be hitting the hour mark almost perfectly. Which I don't know if that's what I want, but it feels like it takes about an hour to get anything done in this game, really. Yeah, and next episode, honestly, I have a good plan too. I was going to make my way down to Azalea Town. Then go through the Elix Forest. And then maybe try to do the bug catching contest right at the end. And then that'll be it. People say they can clip the wings of bug-type Pokemon with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Oh, Faulkner. Hit it with a rock throw. Gonna do a double team. That kinda sucks for me, because rock throw's already inaccurate. That probably won't kill. We really need rock slide. And now we're less accurate. That's great, but that's okay. We just need to get off a rock throw. I mean, we only lost a net of 2 HP right there. So we'll lose a net of 2 HP per turn until we actually hit with a rock throw. Yeah. Eek. Eek Baba Durkle. There we go. Okay. And hopefully now he switches into... No! That's right. He's probably going to try to switch into... Skarmory. And we have low accuracy now. So that doesn't help out at all. Uh-oh. Let's go Hooters. We can set up a Reflect. Level 45. We'll set up a Reflect. Okay, it's going to use Agility. I really could care less. It's already faster than me anyways. So there's the Reflect. It's going to half physical attacks. We'll go into Hudson. Hopefully it doesn't hit me with a Steel Wing right now. And then we'll just try to Fire Blast it. Oh, perfect. This is perfect. Because we're already going to be slower, so Fire Blast away. Hudson's special attack, I'm assuming, is Garbage. Thank you, Blaine, for the TM. I am surprised at the Pokemon that can learn Fire Blast. I am shocked that Hudson can learn Fire Blast. Perfect. Here comes a Steel Wing. There it is. And it missed. And Fire Blast hit. Bada bing, bada boom. That was easy. Look at those strats. It is a really cool Skarmory sprite before it goes away. Feel really good about that. Never thought. Well, Faulkner can be tough early game with his Pidgeotto. Gligar. Alright, we dealt with one of you before. We still have the Reflect up also, which is awesome. Dump a little Toxic on it. It's charging up. What was this attack? Oh, it's doing a Razor Wind, I think. Hopefully that's a physical. It should be because it's flying. Oh, but it faded. Dang it. Wow, and it missed. Alright, now we'll fly up. I'm wondering if we should set up another Reflect. We'll have to try to time it right. Maybe, Oh, well, right now, honestly, since it's doing Razor Wind, we should do a Reflect now. Try to catch it on the Razor Wind, and we could just fly up, and... If you understand what I mean. Because, see, I got hit with the Razor Wind there. So, we'll try to Reflect now. We'll, fly up on the next turn. It'll start charging its Razor Wind attack. Oh, it's just going to do Double Team. That's no big deal. And this last turn... Unless they Max Potion it. No? Yep. Down and out. 2 more Pokemon. Fearow. We might as well just go into Hudson. And he's already used Pidgeot, so I can't remember what that last flying type is. Guess we'll see. Oh, yes. This was the Pokemon that wouldn't stop double teaming me. Oh, it actually quick attacked. I remember in my first battle, it just wouldn't, it did nothing but double team. And with Rock Throw, it was just, it couldn't do anything to me, so we were just waiting for me to hit. Which was kind of nice. So, Dodrio. Ah, yes, of course, Dodrio. I forgot that Falconer had a Dodrio. The wind is finally with us. Alright, let's go ahead and just knock it out. Or maybe it was Dodrio that wouldn't do anything but double team. Level 46. There was definitely an increase in levels from... Like think about it. Last episode, we fought Lieutenant Surge, who had a level 30 Electrode. And then this episode, we're fighting Falconer, who has a level 46 Dodrio, whose lowest Pokemon was, I think, level 40. So... just keep that in mind. There we go. Alright, that is the gym battle. And I think we are exactly on an hour right now, which is awesome. So, good stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna actually train up before the next episode, because the thing is there's a lot to do in between now and the next episode, because we still have to explore Violet. We gotta go down a route, go through a cave, go to Slowpoke Well, and then Azalea Town. So, you know, and we just got Mud Slap, which is whatever. So, you know what I mean? Like, I was planning on, how would you say it? Well, how I said it earlier. I was planning on going down, visiting Azalea Town, and going through the Elix Forest and maybe doing the bug catching contest. That might be 2 episodes out. And then on the next episode, we might actually not get a gym. We might just stay here, battle the Kimono Girls, which will be really exciting, and then take on Sprout Tower. So, lots to do, lots to do. With all that said, I want to thank you so much for watching. Kind of sucked that I had to re-record this episode, but it is what it is. I'm really hoping in a few seconds when I stop recording that this actually loads up. So, hey, again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time. Rest in peace, lady.